the hour. So hopefully people are still there and watching. And if
Yeah,
you
I
are,
hope so.
welcome. Marco, hello.
Hello, Stephen. Hello to everybody that it's watching us now or the recorded video, which I hope
That's it.
there
Well,
will be a lot.
the recorded video is amazing because more people watch on the recording than watch live.
Yeah, I've been noticing that it's increasing the number of people that watch the video after going live.
Which is good because it basically it's proving the fact that it's not just the 30 minutes that we're live, it's the fact that people watch the video for 2 or 3 days after that.
Yeah,
So in terms of actually building your brand and getting known, then replays play an important part in that.
absolutely. And hopefully, if you're not facing the same problem as I am with my
Do
videos, you can reuse the videos in
Yeah,
another
yeah.
another post.
Do you want to explain your problem that you're having with Facebook at the moment? Because maybe people watching who are having similar problems, and it might help get it resolved.
Okay, but well, the problem is I often reuse my recorded live videos because most of them are green evergreen, so they they are timeless.
Yeah,
And then and it only happens with the videos I made live because, for instance, those I uploaded pre-recorded, that it doesn't happen when I repost them. It's everything okay, but with the videos I made live, when I reshare them, they stay there less than 1 hour. People interact with the videos. For instance, they comment, they put likes and hearts and all that kind
yeah.
of things. And after, I guess it's not even an hour, it Facebook erases it, deletes the video, and it shows a message: we couldn't upload your video, please reach the assistant, or the help. I hit the link, and I don't see so uses
But
help there. It doesn't tell anything about my problem. So, well, I guess it's one of the problems on Facebook. It's the customer service. It's awful. Almost everybody complain. And now it's this amount of bugs that happen all the day. This one for me. Hello, Fons. How are you? This to me, but I see often people complaining about, for instance, the comments reported as spam. Uh, that problem we had some weeks ago about our pages.
oh yeah, yeah. That was our pages were going to be unpublished.
Are
Yeah.
dangerous.
Well, the point you just made, which is valid, is that things disappear and you're told to press a link to find out more. And when you get there, the information you're given isn't directed at you; it's directed at everybody. And there is
Yeah.
no way to. I mean, if you could make an observation and get a ticket, and that ticket number is your number, and you can progress that ticket as they actually take a look at it, then that would be good. I mean, our friend Joe Shepherd is always on about Be.Live having a ticket system for help. I think Facebook should have one
Hello,
too.
Kaylee. How are you?
I think Facebook should have a system too, where you okay, you're still not treated as an individual, but your individual problem is taken care of.
Yeah, I guess that's a huge problem on Facebook. They are not good on helping people with problems like this one and other ones.
Yeah. Just to repeat, what's happening is that we're able to share our videos, cross post them, and it seems to work. And then 20, 30 minutes later, or up to an hour later, the cross posted or shared post just disappears. And
Absolutely.
as Marco and I were talking before we went live, And the problem is not just for us, it's anybody who's actually commented on the video has disappeared, because they're going to say, where'd my comments go? What have you done? Not what have Facebook done, but what have you done?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Kelly and Fons are talking. That's good. Yeah. Now, Fons and I have just been live on YouTube, and we had a wonderful hour, good chat. And Fons wrote a song which he played live on air on his guitar.
Oh, I need to see that.
Yes, we do.
It's a Christmas song.
It is. Well, no, the song is called it's called the Again song, because he wrote the song 30 seconds before the show, literally, and then played it during the show. Fons is about to explain better than I can, and you thought you thought with the money there on Facebook. That's funny. I agree.
They should.
Totally agree. So it's called the Again song. But the thing about it is, this gives rise to our topic today, which is show promotion. Now, before you're going to go live, Marco, on your page, what do you do? And I'll describe mine after you.
Well, when you suggested that topic for today, I thought, oh, great, because it's not my my biggest strengths.
Well, we're here to learn from each other, which is good.
I used to create some. I have my yes. How should I say? To my show, I have my thumbnail, which I used to promote it, and then I used to as a thumbnail, so I don't have to create to to designs. I have this one. I edit on Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
It's on layers, so I can change just what I need to change, and not everything. No, I don't have to make it once all again. So I do that, and I used to schedule the live show one day before, usually.
Right. Okay.
One day before. Then I use the link and the image to share across the other platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, my personal profile on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a same template on Canva, which is an amazing tool. Tonight, I'm gonna make a tutorial, a webinar about Canva on a private group in Portuguese. If someone who's watching us want to join, I'll be glad to host you. And I make a design to share on stories, because it's vertical, and then I use that, and that's it. I reach some groups on Facebook and Twitter, asking them to share the word.
Right.
And that's it. I need to improve that process, but as far as I'm the only employee on my company, I don't have so much time.
You're not alone in actually running your own show, promoting it before, doing the show, and then promoting it afterwards. Yeah, that's the situation for most of the people that are actually going live with us, and it is a lot of work, because doing all that for each show means it takes more time to prepare and promote a show than it does to actually do the show, which I suppose in a way is good. But the only thing, I mean, I don't go to LinkedIn, but I do everything else that you're talking about, because we have the official show card for today's show, which I'll put full screen. That's the one for the replay. I've got two, one for the when we're live and one for the replay. And it's got both Be.Live and YouTube on there, and we're on Facebook at the moment, so it's not complete.
You made this thumbnail in video, right?
I did, yeah. I mean, basically, in video allows, as you know.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is
amazing light.
It's amazing software. But the thing is that all I've done is I created a short video about the shows that we do, and I took a screenshot of
Yeah.
what was in video. So it was great because it is in fact, he said, because I know Fonz is watching, it is in fact a template. Yeah, and I was able to.
Yeah.
I hate saying this, but I was able to remove Fonz from the photo and put you in, and then change the name, change the description.
Yeah. Bye, Fonz.
No, but
I'm replacing you. Let me sing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's enough. You could sing it out to the end. Yeah. So you've got to create a show card, and the show card advertises what's actually on the show. So it says who we are, and it says where we are, and it says what we're doing. And that show card is important for actually getting the word out before the show. And generally, I go to Promo Republic and schedule posts for the week, and they go out as tweets. But I'm hoping to sit down over Christmas and actually work out a game plan for actually improving the flow and trying to. I think what I'm going to try and do, I don't know what you think about this, is what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to set up all the shows for next week on a Sunday night. I'm going to sit there on a Sunday night and I'm going to set up all the shows. I'm going to do all the Promo Republic tweets all at the same time, the Facebook posts, and just see how that goes. So that rather than you're promoting a block of shows rather than promoting the one show, just to say hello to Tamar. Nice to see you again.
Hello, Tamar.
Fonz is coming back and he's saying, right. The word is out. The word is out. Okay. Now this man is the real replacement. I'll just bring him up on screen. See, I did the same. I was able to take John Upton with his new photograph and bring John. John's got his own card as well. So there you are.
He's amazing in video, right?
Oh yeah, he is. I mean, he is. He's Mr. in video. He's the tech guy. I'm the front man, and he's the tech guy on the show. And but promotion on YouTube is a different thing, as Fonz and I are finding, because nobody knows we're there. Yeah, I mean, it's brilliant that Kelly's just said he'll go and watch the replay, and you said you've got to go and watch the song. But YouTube, we've got to work out how to actually build an audience on YouTube. And I usually have wacky thoughts. Some of them work, some of them don't. So, but if I can run one by you. Right, before this show, I sent out a message to 160 people on ManyChat on Facebook Messenger saying we're actually going live. Now, of those 160, roughly about 80 will actually read the message. Yeah. And 6, 7, 10 will come and actually do something, which is absolutely brilliant. But unfortunately, Facebook have decided that is going to disappear. Yeah. In other words, if you want to send messages from January next year, you have to pay so much a message, which gives it a physical cost. Okay. Now we're talking tenths of a cent per each message, but it soon adds up. So something that we've been doing for free for the last 2 years is suddenly going to start costing. So you think to yourself, well, what are my options? Now, if you're in the US, your options are that you can actually send out SMS, text messages. Instead of sending a message on Messenger, you can send an SMS out. And ManyChat are giving away millions of free SMSs to actually get it going, oil the wheels and so on. SMS in Portugal, is it a thing?
Not really.
It's the same in the UK. The situation is that very few people actually text each other. And then the third way is you could actually, 10 minutes before the show, I could send out an email to anybody who signs up for the email list. But the thing about email is we get so many and marketers make so much use of it that only a small percentage of the people who get the email would actually do anything. Yeah. They wouldn't actually read it. Yeah. I mean, I read my emails 2 or 3 times a day. That's it. I don't Messenger. If I get a message in Messenger, then I've got my mobile. It's on my mobile. It's on my desktop, and I can react straight away.
Messenger is a powerful tool.
Yeah, I mean, we've been taught that way. We've been brought up that way. We've been taught that if somebody sends you a message, you've got to read and reply to it because it's the opportunity to actually start a conversation. So that bit works, but paying for it does go against the grain. So, so my thought is this: if a group of us got together and set up a messenger group, yeah, so 4 or 5 of us who broadcast together, and we then posted in there when we're going to go live with the card, yeah, then we can all see each other's shows, yeah, so we can all come and support each other. And if anybody wants to join us, they can join the group and they can add their shows, and we can then go and see their shows, yeah. Then people who don't have a show could join the messenger group, and they'll be able to see all the shows that we're doing. That's it. That's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
So it's a personal group. It's not a business group. It's just run by everybody. Everybody's an admin, and you can post your own shows, and you can go and watch other people's shows. So, like, we've got Blabbing for Britain on Thursday. I would, in the group, I'd say, okay, this is Blabbing for Britain on Thursday. This is the link to join as a guest. This is a link to actually come and watch the show. Come and join us. Okay. And then if you see the message, you can actually do something about it. Now, the thing is, as we've just said, with Messenger, we've been taught that if somebody sends you a message, you actually read it. So do you think it might work, or is it a wacky idea, a strange idea? Silence speaks volumes. Right, and Kelly's saying mass emails and push notifications. That's how I see most stuff. Okay, that's good, Kelly. Thank you. And Kelly's on the mailing list.
Well, there's a Portuguese which he has a nice show.
Okay.
He's a LinkedIn expert, and what he does, well, one thing that I think it works to promote is to make the show the same day, the same hour, every week, for instance, so people knows that at that day, at that time, someone is live to share something with you. I guess it's a nice way. But what he does is he has a nice list on email, and he send emails 1 day or 2 days before.
Okay.
So next Thursday, for instance, I'm online at that time to do this. Please join me. I think I'm not sure. I think he sends the post link so people can, for instance, establish the reminder.
Yeah.
And then some minutes, and there's a few minutes before going live, he sends another email. I think maybe this is automated. I mean, he makes the routine, and then 1 day before this email, 2 minutes before this one. So I think it's also because we should try everything.
Oh yeah,
we should try everything.
You should try everything. You got to keep mixing it up. And Kelly again, and Kelly's saying, does he? Oh, right. Okay. Now, this is a question. He's broadcasting in Portuguese. Are his shows translated?
Well, Kelly, if you want to to watch the show and for he to review your LinkedIn profile, he can make it on English because he speaks very well English. It's not like me.
Your English is far better than my Portuguese. You know
well,
right. Okay. So that's a good idea. Yeah. We'll try that. We've got to mix it up. We've got to try everything.
I guess the problem sometimes is that we are very shy asking people the email, and this and this, and we are losing.
That's it. We've got to be more upfront, more.
Yeah.
Give me your email. No, not quite that. But we have to be more proactive. We've got to go
absolutely.
grab people, bring them in. So I'm going to start the messenger thing and see if it takes off. It will be called the 2020 video thing. What's it? But if you see 2020 in the title, you'll know it's me.
Okay,
and with
perfect.
hindsight, that's probably a good title. So 2020 video viewers, or 20 something of that ilk. Okay.
And there's also one thing for me. It's I guess it's the most important to keep people coming to your show. It's the show quality.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you
I guess
yeah,
I guess it's the way you manage the show, the insights you share with your audience, the way you ask people to do, for instance, hit the notification button to get a reminder,
right.
to get a notification anytime I go live. I guess it's the way you make the shows that helps you to promote the next one. I guess
Yeah.
that's the after all, it's the most important thing to promote shows.
It is. I mean, this shows you say is an advert for the next show, and taking clips out of this, which we can do. We can do that with repurpose.io.
And for instance, we can ask on this show, what do you want to be the next one, the topic next one, for instance. So
totally.
people, if you want to put there on comments which topic we could discuss next week, just before Christmas or something, right?
It will be our last show before Christmas.
Oh my God!
Last show of 2020. It's crept up on us, hasn't it? We're getting closer and closer to Christmas. So next week will be our last show before Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and so if you have any ideas, the other thing that I saw last night, we were talking about this before we came live, is watch parties. Now you have been running watch parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I not so many. I should do it often because it's kind of the between a live show and a recorded video uploaded and just hit the button publish.
Yeah.
I guess it's the between.
Well, it is, because what you said, and quite rightly, and I agree totally with you, that if you create a watch party, you've got to be there, because you've got. I mean, you and I did it on Be 5 Days Live. We watched back a show, and we were actually talking not just to each other, but we were talking to people who are actually watching the show, and welcoming them to the show. And we got quite a few people actually watching on what is essentially a replay, but it's an interactive replay, because you're actually talking to people who are in the live show. So that works well. I think it's a question of doing it consistently, as you said about the shows. If you're going to do a watch party, suppose you go live at 2:00 and you're going to do the watch party at 6, then people expect you to go live at 2 and show the watch party at 6. And if you do that on a regular basis, that's something else that you could put into the mix and actually track.
And excuse me, you have now that feature, the clipping feature on live videos.
Yeah,
I didn't try it yet because it seems for me that the interface it's not that user friendly. It's my opinion. I just looked at it a couple of times, but I was you were talking and I was wondering, well, if for instance it's a large video, which and you staying there hosting a watch party half an hour or more, I think it's a little boring. But maybe it's I'm just here speculating.
no, you're right. I mean, that's why you and I did one of the 5 Days Live, and Lottie and I did 2 of them, because it's easier if there are 2 people there. You can actually, if nobody else is there, you can actually talk to each other. So yeah, that thing. But the other thing about a watch party, which was interesting yesterday afternoon, in that, all right, okay, in that Owen Emsath on the Be.Live weekly show, he was live on the Be.Live page, but was also having live watch parties in the groups. And by doing that, his viewer count, live viewers, for the first time I've seen in a long time, went over 200, about 220, 230 people watching live. And that's good. It's good for the brand because people actually see a Be.Live show with 220 people watching live. Now, if we could do that on our shows, yeah. But the thing is that the watch parties don't have anybody watching them, looking after them. Yeah. So I'm going to try that in the new year as well. I'm going to try a live watch party and
maybe
see what happens.
excuse me. Maybe one thing that could help, it's if you find some troops to share your lives while you're living, of course, you're streaming, and ask them, for instance, to share across their profiles and groups they may be, and if, of course, if the content is it's good to the group. If you are talking about well, that amazing piece of art, a banana on a a tape on the wall, for instance.
Do you know, well, what amazes me is that obviously it was a fresh banana, and somebody ate it.
And believe me, I love bananas, and I have that kind of tape. How can
I go viral?
I couldn't think about it. Maybe because I hate the banana.
There's an artist called Tracy, just following that line, artist called Tracy Emin, and she's now been honoured by the Queen. She's a very well-known artist, but when she got started, she put together a work of art for the Tate Gallery in London, and it was judged to be one of the winners. And it's the piece that made her famous. And basically, she lived in a one-room flat, and the one-room flat was not the tidiest place ever. So she took all the contents of the one-room flat as they were down to the Tate Gallery, and that became a work of art. And she became famous because she put an untidy bedroom. And so there you are. Art it's definitely in the eyes of the beholder. I mean, we'd all agree that if you go to the Louvre in Paris and you see the Mona Lisa, that is a genuine old master, a work of art. The work that's being done today is just different. I'm going to be kind and say it's different.
Yeah, absolutely.
How it becomes famous.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I for instance, if you watch a performative thing or a theater, and today you at the end you what is this all about? Because it's I don't like. I'm more old fashioned.
Dear. Yeah, it is. There are things that we can understand and appreciate, and things that we can't. But that's the beauty of it. We're all different, and
it applies also to live streaming. For instance, I when we were before off record, I was about to talk about a lady which has a Drobe magazine. How do I say? She sells costumes and that kind of things, and blouses,
clothing, ladies.
Clothing. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Teamwork.
And she does Facebook Live through cell phone.
Oh wow! Yeah.
No settings, no script, no. Just look this, and there's hundreds of people watching, hundreds of shares, hundreds of comments, and it's amazing. It's amazing what you see there. And the secret, I guess, she does it. I guess it's the secret. And I guess maybe the pieces she's selling, they are cheap. I think.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think she's not selling Prada or Donna Karen or something.
Right.
And
Okay.
that's what the people expect from there.
Right.
They
They know. Yeah.
yeah, they know, they okay, that's a chance to see that cheap clothes. To she has energy, oh, lots of energy.
That. Yeah. Yeah.
It's really entertaining because she's very dynamic. She's there, pop 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 pop, look, and then, oh, very good, look how it looks on me, and that kinds of thing. But
Right.
for instance, the way we do and the way it doesn't nothing to do with that,
No.
but
No.
it's working. And
Yeah.
for instance, sometimes you are watching live video or recorded video. I guess you can see that more on YouTube.
Mm.
People talking about, well, anything or nothing in
Yeah.
a really crazy way. Oh, lots of overacting. Look, where, oh, I have,
Yeah.
look, I'm showering and I'm having a bath or something,
Yeah.
and you have people watching them.
True. True. I mean, it's yeah. 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 It's well, entertainment.
Yeah,
Entertainment.
absolutely,
That's what it's all
absolutely.
about.
I guess one of the things, Stephen, and those who are watching us, is people, and sometimes I feel the same too, because my work, it's really I get tired from my brains. They are completely blasted, and then you want to see some light things to, okay, let me see this, just to entertain, just
Yeah.
to be there, to think about something else. And I guess lately we see this more often. I guess we should think about also how to share the world.
The world around us,
Yeah, in a
who
more
we are.
lighter way, so people can engage. They don't, okay, because we are tempted, I guess sometimes we are tempted to get to more uh, deep things, deep
Right.
thoughts. Okay, let me show them how smart I am. But the thing is, I guess most of the people don't want that from you. Okay, maybe they just want to have some nice tips they
Hmm.
could apply in the right next moment. And for instance, I was some weeks ago. I've been teaching a group of uh, future trainers.
Hmm.
I
Right.
was teaching them about online, mostly online platforms and digital tools to teaching.
Hmm. Yeah.
So because I did both ways. Sometimes I go deep in just a few tools, and other I go to broader tools and just showing the big picture. Look,
Okay.
this tool could do this and this. And at the end, I'm on a dilemma because, for instance, if you show a few tools, okay, they could know the tools, but maybe it's not the right tool for them.
Mm.
Okay, and then when I go to a broader expect of tools, okay, they see, okay, this one does this one
Right.
is good for that, this one for that, and so on. But they didn't know really right how to use them. So
Mm.
that's why today I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a tutorial about Canva, to
Hmm.
show them step by step how to do things,
Yeah.
because it's and that's a dilemma also for us, to which we are content producers. We are here to share something, to help people which are there to watch us. And we have this dilemma, which is, and we after that we have another one. Should I do
Okay.
this for free?
Right. Okay.
Okay.
That's definitely another program. Should we do it for free?
Uh,
Yeah, it is basically. I mean, we both enjoy demonstrating and showing people how to get the most out of systems and software and video and everything that we've become known for, and love sharing our expertise and talking to our friends who joined us today. And Kelly is saying, all right, that's the same comment. Can you make another comment, Kelly? Then I can show you. Right. Okay. Right. So we've got one more show before Christmas.
Okay.
And we're looking for a topic. So if you want to suggest a topic for the
Yeah,
show,
it will be nice. It will be our Christmas gift to all of you.
Brilliant. Okay. If you'd like to know more about anything, then just ask and we'll share. If you'd like to join us on camera and help us educate, entertain, and inform, do that. If you've got somebody you think should join us on camera, let them know.
Steven, excuse me. I guess we cannot promise that, but we will do all the efforts to bring funds to sing that song.
We could bring funds. That's it. That's what we'll do. Oh, no, not next week. But in the new year, we'll be able to bring funds on to the show as well.
Perfect.
And you could come on to the show and we'll mix it up. We'll definitely mix it up.
Okay,
right.
Perfect.
Okay, would you like to close the show, Marco?
Well, it was a pleasure to be with you all, with you, Steven, also. I hope you get nice insights from our show today, because we shared some nice tips about how to promote your shows. But my opinion, it's the best way to promote your show is the show before you make.
Yeah,
it's the best live streaming card you can have is have people wanting to get back to you.
Totally agree. From Wiltshire in England, bye for now.
From Viana do Castelo, Portugal. See you next week.
I was going to say hasta la vista, but that's not right, is it?
No,
that's not right at all.
Até a próxima.
Até a próxima.
That's right. Perfect.
We're going to go.